what's up, y'all? It's your boy.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. We'll see. The Oklahoma's and nothing. Well, thanks, DA, a true sign of how caring the NBA is, always looking out for their retired players. We have two teams that love to score out of the post, but they need enough space, Brent, to do it. Watch the strategy here.
Sometimes it's not just about the space, Kevin, but it's about timing of the cuts. When a guy has a post-up opportunity, if the defense is looking at that post-up player, if you move at the right time, you can really create some incredible space for that guy, not only to score, but to sometimes find cutters who sneak behind the eyes of the defense.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Durant, Robert Covington out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Mutombo, and it's Gibson in at the 4. Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Mutombo. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Now here's Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Well, people talk so much about shoot first guy with Westbrook. How about that time finding the open man?
The feed to Lillard. Towns, the screen. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court and finished off by Westbrook.
Well, he's edge of your seat material out in transition. Westbrook is equally adept at pulling up for the shot or taking it to the rack.
Now here's Lillard. Towns, the screen. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Durant drawing the double team. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Turner. Shot's good by Gibson.
Working on the inside, Taj Gibson goes to it. Tremendous at imposing his will down there.
Turner against Westbrook. Off the pick. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo. Well, one thing the Thunder have always done well is control the glass. Good rebounding team.
Well, the Thunder are great candidates to end up near the top for both offensive and defensive rebounds, and it certainly helps when Russell Westbrook is tearing down over 10 boards a game. It's a complete effort with this ball club, and they have guys who are willing to stick their nose in there.
Now here's Gibson. Outside Durant. The kick out to Westbrook from deep. They get it again. Here's the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Lillard with it. Pass to Ewing. Back to Lillard. Takes a 3. The shot missing. The Thunder with the lead. Stolen by Miles. And now the Timberwolves on the break. All alone. And C.J. Miles with the slam.
He really takes off. Just never looks back.
Yeah, by the time anyone even thinks of chasing him, he's gone.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Westbrook. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
Well, you give Russell Westbrook any kind of runway like that, and he can explode. What a terror on the inside.
Now, Brent, the media and others have commented that while Westbrook is a gifted scorer, he isn't an efficient scorer. What do you think of that?
Well, Russell is surrounded by guys who are still trying to figure out exactly what they are supposed to be in the league. He's not going to wait around for them to figure it out on his watch, and so that's the delicate dance right now for Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook trying to find a balance between leading the charge and putting a charge in his teammates. Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
And Turner kicks to Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
That's an unselfish play. Evan Turner with eyes up and delivers.
Outside Durant. The shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gibson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Turner. He dishes it to Towns. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the wide open shot from Miles. Hands it from downtown. Miles has got 5.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Gibson the screen. Westbrook with it. And Crawford picks him up defensively. Stolen by Miles. On the wing, Turner. Towns dishes to Ewing. And he overshot that one, missing.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Gibson. Alex Abrinas comes in for Kevin Durant. That's Felton in for Robert Covington. Here's Westbrook following the bucket by the Timberwolves. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Westbrook. That one falls.
They are just killing him on the interior.
1:19 left to play in the first. And it's Grant in the corner. Misses the three. Minnesota leading by 9. Crawford kicks to Bogut. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Grant in the post. Outside Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
More power of Westbrook shown there. Not many guys can finish through contact like that.
Now here's Livingston, guarded closely. There's the double team with Randolph. Westbrook with the steal. Here's Grant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Crawford, no luck.
And the effort and anticipation on defense won't show up in the individual stat sheet, but effective.
Yeah, he takes a nice angle on it. He doesn't get the block, but he does get the alter.
Westbrook drives in. Here's Randolph. And it's sent back by Bogut.
Bogut knows his role so well and is always in good defensive position. Good block there.
We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And Russell Westbrook, a guy who has faced some criticism.
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night.
Well, you have to love the competitive attitude, the desire to be great, not just for himself, but for his teammates, too.
And the emphasis on winning. That's why so many people in the league feel that it's just a matter of time before Westbrook puts those finishing touches on his game.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
Yeah, so that disruption is helping out because it's leading to some easy chances on the other end.
So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Felton. Mutombo is out there with Zach Randolph. Then there's Grant, and it's Abrinas in at the 2 spot. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you. Anunoby, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. Here's Felton, kicks to Mutombo. Good, and a nice assist from Felton. And the Thunder lead by 1. And Brett, when you hear Donovan on the sideline or in the huddle, it's clear how big a motivator he can be for his team. He certainly gets the most out of his players from the stars to the end of the bench.
One thing that Billy Donovan did in the early part of taking the job with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I remember it well, Kevin, I went to the UCLA campus where Billy Donovan had invited most of the roster for the Oklahoma City team, and he started to establish that trust in the off-season, being there for workouts, understanding the personalities of his team, and getting to know his guys. All of those things have reaped some incredible rewards in the early part of Billy Donovan's coaching career.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, we talk about the D. Let's credit the offense. He attacked right there from the moment he saw the opening, not letting the defense react. We talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Thunder. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeremy Grant. Free throw good. Bogut. So many naturally born playmakers and natural born scorers who have learned to become playmakers. That's kind of an interesting topic. Who do you think right now tops that list?
One guy that's pretty peculiar in that sense, I think, Kevin, is Jeff Teague. You know, so many years of success in Atlanta, but it was built around this team and the system and the fragility of what it was that those guys could do and needed to do for that team to win. I think that Jeff Teague has made himself into a much better playmaker in the NBA.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
To the paint. And Gibson sends it back.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block.
Anunoby passes to Livingston. To the middle. Poked loose. Stolen by Durant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Oh, for a long time, most media guides had Kevin Durant listed at 6'9". Most players and fans knew, Brent, that was dated information from when Durant first joined the league. He's clearly grown since entering the NBA.
It took a while for Kevin Durant to actually admit to the fact that he was 7 feet tall in shoes. So we finally have that tidbit of information that's so critical to whether or not Kevin Durant is a good player or a great player, right? I'm kidding, Kevin.
He is. And so here is Oklahoma City after the basket by Minnesota. Crawford right side. And there's Bogut. That's good on the assist by Crawford. And it's 7 points for Andrew Bogut.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
Now here's Felton. It's Durant on the wing. Clock at 6. It's stolen. Back to Livingston. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Durant dishes to Covington. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Covington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Livingston. He has 6. Doesn't go that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. Covington kicks to Felton. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Bogut.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Crawford outside. The pass to Anunoby. Feeds it to Livingston. Over Felton. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Livingston's got 6 in the quarter.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
And they're able to recover. Snatched away. Crawford with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Anunoby, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And we all know what a factor Andrew Bogut is at the defensive end, Brent. But talk about what he brings to the table offensively.
The first thing I think about, Kevin, is the fact that he's just a great screen setter at his size. He uses his body, he shifts around, he creates good angles for the guards to get to the rim or pull up for jump shots behind massive screens. And then secondly, a very gifted passer up top. So cutters beware, the ball might get you.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Westbrook's checked in.
Just becoming better and better at the catch and shoot game. If Westbrook ever perfects that part of the offensive end of the floor, look out.
Now here's Turner. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Durant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Well, the pure length of Durant makes his shot so difficult to contest. Just one of many reasons he lives at the free throw line.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ewing inside, covered by Mutombo. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Ewing.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that one's good. Durant.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Here's Ewing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Westbrook kicks to Mutombo. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Shots good by Gibson.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
So much talk about the game slowing down for the game's best players. Lillard composes himself, scans the court, and delivers the strength.
There's the dish to Gibson. Towns with the steal. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Had the space there, but it's offline. For 3, Covington got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 3 steals, and 7 assists. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Westbrook, he's crushing it. No one.
And we're just about ready for the start.
The buildings of downtown Minneapolis all lit up on this lovely evening. Timberwolves trail by 6, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Minnesota, Towns is out there with C.J. Miles. Then it's Evan Turner. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Ewing in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Ewing's got the first field goal of the second half for Minnesota. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Towns.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
We see it so often. A player will languish in one system, then flourish in another. Brent, during your 14-year career, which coach's system fit you the best?
Well, I think my years in Seattle, we opened up the offense a little bit, had the opportunity to play more of a point off guard. But I also enjoyed the structure of what Greg Popovich's system in San Antonio offered up as well. You got your scorecard out, Kevin. That might be a 50, or are we going 100 or 1,000? Westbrook with a unique combination of power and athleticism.
And that replay is sponsored by Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Durant. Timberwolves trail by 7. And Turner kicks to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
This is one of the attributes that Evan Turner shows off quite often, his ability to find the open man.
Outside Westbrook. He feeds it to Mutombo. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 assists now tonight. Lillard with it. Westbrook picks him up. Miles the pass to Ewing. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the Thunder making a change here. Randolph has checked in. Lillard against Westbrook. Pass to Durant. Covington kicks to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Stolen by Ewing. And here's Miles outside. They grab their own miss. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
Well, especially when the game is this close, you recognize with your instincts the opportunity to help your team out. Just never flinched.
He kicks to Ewing. Back to Towns. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Lillard with it. Westbrook picks him up. Over to the wing. Towns dishes to Turner. Pass to Ewing. For the tie. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
There's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose. And I love the energy on this play.
Covington with the steal. Westbrook drives in. Chalk up 2 there. And it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
A more fearless play from Russell Westbrook. The ability to finish through contact. That's why it's so tough to stop him on the dribble drive.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Alex Abrinas has checked in for Gibson. And it's Felton in for Robert Covington. Now Turner dishes it to Towns. Ewing kicks to Turner. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Durant, and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Timberwolves trail by 9. There's the feed to Towns. Kicks it out to Lillard. They need this. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Thunder have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And the rejection by Towns. No one near Felton as he lets it go. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Miles. Three-pointer. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Miles has got 8 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And when you look at Damian Lillard, Brent, a tremendous player, but a hungry player. In your opinion, what's the next step for his development?
I think the questions will remain and persist about what it is that Damian Lillard can give you defensively to stay consistent and be disruptive as a point guard is the next step for Lillard. We know he's one of the best scorers in the league, but can he bring it on the other end?
And the Timberwolves call time here. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
So far, he is just destroying their will. It feels like he can get any shot he wants once he crosses half court.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Okafor comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Grant in for Russell Westbrook. Kicks to Towns. From outside the arc, it falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And then Ewing with the jam.
And Lillard focused on involving his teammates through passing, showing a real desire to make them better.
Felton attacking. Ring shot on the way. And Randolph with the basket on the assist by Felton. Randolph's got his first points of the night. Here is Lillard. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And a nice job, Evan Turner, slowing down, drawing the body contact, and now finding a chance for the and one.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Felton attacking. Makes it off the glass. Felton has got his second bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Shoots off the screen. It doesn't go either for Felton. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Turner. He nails it, and we're tied up. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
Turner does a good job of just winding his way and burrowing to the rim, and a good job finishing down low.
Puts it up from 12, and it's Okafor missing. The Timberwolves shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Here's Ewing. Plays it up and banks it in. Timeout. Ewing's got 21 in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. And then for Oklahoma City. Tumbo is checked in for Okafor, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Raymond Felton. Oklahoma City trailer. Here's Westbrook.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
That's a beautiful jam.
He's just fearless and unafraid to go up into the traffic of the defense. Westbrook takes it right to the bucket, and a well-deserved trip to the line.
Livingston passes to Bogut. Back to Livingston. He dishes it to Bogut. And finished off by Bogut.
You got to be more physical with Andrew Bogut. He likes the chance to finish through contact. In fact, he thrives on it.
Westbrook dishes to Mutombo. Launches a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Abrinas has got his second basket. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Nice shot by Bogut.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Westbrook double team. Abrinas kicks to Westbrook. Grant outside. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
If they can just hold this now for the last shot.
Right, no need to give the ball back here. Run the clock down, be patient, and run a decent play.
Abrinas. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Right back after this break. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing.
Defensively, we got to do it.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Oklahoma City shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Taj Gibson, also Mutombo out there. Robert Covington out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Abrinas in at the 2. And there's the pass to Bogut. Feeds it to Livingston. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Great form on the Livingston jump shot there. He knows he's got the green light in the mid-range.
Outside Westbrook. But they get it back. There's the dish to Mutombo. There's the 3. And Russell Westbrook good for 3. Westbrook's got 12 points in just the second half.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Passes to Anunoby. Back to Bogut. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Westbrook passes to Abrinas. A 3 ball. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And as much offense as we saw earlier, I mean, we're seeing even more of it here now late in the game.
What is this, February? Feels like an all-star game is broken out. Neither side willing or able to stop the other.
Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Told them, hey, stick with what's working. He said they're giving us all the room we need to get easy looks in the paint. Let's keep working the ball inside. Guys, back to you.
Can't connect from short range. Timberwolves trail by 6. Three-pointer, Lillard drills the three-pointer.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to float.
Mutombo dishes to Gibson. Shoots over Towns. Mutombo gets to Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. The Thunder leading by 5. They set the pick. It's Durant on the wing. Fires from deep. Doesn't go either for Durant.
Well, it's like the defense has a bunch of matchbooks in their hands right now, playing with fire. We were fortunate that somehow he misfired on that one.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Westbrook. Mutombo passes to Westbrook. Mutombo dishes to Gibson. He feeds it to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you, Durant's ability to handle the ball at his size, impossible to stop on the drive once he gets that step on you.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg.
Man. Well, getting dangerous for the defense now. Russell Westbrook playing right now at ludicrous speed. All these points flowing.
Lillard outside. He kicks it to Ewing. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Pass to Covington. Dishes to Westbrook. Durant with it. Lillard picks him up. Westbrook kicks to Mutombo. Comes up empty down low. Timberwolves trail by 4. And it's Towns penetrating. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Taj Gibson picks one up.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Double team on Westbrook. And Gibson kicks to Covington. Turner with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. That puts them in the lead. Lillard's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Minnesota.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Westbrook double team. So it's the Timberwolves now, and the Timberwolves call time here. And with the 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
And therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnovers.
And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
Well, he's got his field goal percentage in the high 50s, and that says a lot about how well he's been able to kind of exploit the gaps in the defense. His motion, his ability to find open spots on the floor, you can definitely see the difference.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Minnesota. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Zach Randolph is checked in for Taj Gibson. Towns sets the pick for Lillard. The feed now to Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo. Okafor is checked in for Mutombo.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Towns drops them both.
Looking comfortable there from the line. Knows he needs to come through for his team at the charity stripe.
Westbrook against Lillard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It is so difficult not to foul Westbrook. He's always had the speed. Now he's got better understanding of exactly how to attack a defense.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Lillard with it. Pass to Ewing. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And that one, good. And it's now 22 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Now here's Westbrook. Outside for Durant. And no good that time. Nice D from Crawford. Timberwolves leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Miles. Here's Lillard. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
That's a tip of the cap there, always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Turner's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Taj Gibson's checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Outside Westbrook. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Again, more attack mode play from Russell Westbrook. He just puts it on the deck and draws contact.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
He really relished these moments, and he loves those pressure situations.
Towns in the corner. Kicks it to Ewing. Back to Towns. It's up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Randolph's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Right side Westbrook. Right side Gibson. Westbrook drives in. Outside for Durant. Back to Randolph. To tie it up. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That's foul number 2 for him. Turner inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Shot's good by Turner.
And this is not the first guy you would go to, but Evan Turner saying, reconsider. I get this done.
Westbrook against Turner. Gibson down low. And got hung up on the dunk. Not quite enough elevation there, I guess. Lillard outside. Latrey knocks down the 3-ball. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned. Playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ewing. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're up by 5. 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. .12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Crawford continues to get the job done out there. One of the best 6th men to ever play this game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 7. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Eight seconds left to play in the final quarter. Towns wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating a well-deserved victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans. They've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,